Note how my neighbor is trying to hide the fact that she destroyed my fence. She's got some plants on top of all my bricks and stuff. Oh my God. Yeah, I guess that should conceal what she did, right? Just to show you the mentality of my lovely neighbor. Aside from removing my retaining wall and destroying my latest fence, she puts on display which she managed to steal and take away from me, her neighbor. That's all my wood that I chopped down. That's part of the fence, of course. But yeah, and she's displaying it where the retaining wall was, while the hose is still running underneath this fence. But yeah, that's it. Look at that. Kind of like a serial killer, you know? They keep souvenirs. Yeah. Made a quick little sign that I'm going to go ahead and put right above the wood that she took. Right above the retaining wall that she took. Oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for displaying my wood that you stole and putting it on top of my retaining wall that you removed. Linda Crosnoe, you are evil. She is. She has some mental issues, and it's not just mental issues. She is driven by evil, because there's a lot of people I know with mental issues that they're not doing mean shit to people. Okay. Yeah, she's got some issues, and yeah, she's to me like a serial killer, because you know a serial killer, he takes things as souvenirs, and she's just putting it on full display. I mean, she's still got the rope hanging off of the tree from when she pulled down my last wooden fence. And, yeah. And the retaining wall is propped up underneath her bathroom windows. So, she clearly has no shame in her game of destroying whatever she can of mine and letting me know that she's proud of it, you know, stealing the solar lighting and putting it on display. Because I just be thankful this isn't your neighbor. Okay, so I put the sign up right next to the cross. Not that it'll make a difference, but not to her. She hates crosses. But oh my, I gotta get one last look at this just to, oh my gosh. Yeah, she's definitely got a mental problem. She is displaying her latest destruction of my fence on top of the retaining wall that used to be there, that is currently sitting over there underneath that bathroom sink, right next to that rope that's still hanging off of the tree from when she first destroyed that wooden fence all the way down this way. And that's why I got a wrought iron fence now. Yeah, good thing I got wrought iron, huh? I can at least see what she's doing. But man, look at that. There really is a mental problem there. There's no doubt about it. Hey there, it's September 22nd. I'm just leaving the police department. You know, for the last 3 days I've been watching my crazy neighbor do all kinds of crazy things, including lining up all my stolen wood and bricks from when they destroyed the fence. And then her friend John, of course, they're putting up that light and going after my security cameras and everything. So I've had it. I just had to come over here. And so I guess at 5 o'clock I'm going to be calling the police department officially. And I'm going to see if some officers are available to help me retrieve my stolen property, the wood and everything. And then while they're there, point out what else has been going on. So hopefully that'll maybe deter my neighbor and her friend John from causing me any more grief this weekend. But yeah, as you have probably observed, there is no guarantees on that one. Okay, the police are arriving, so hopefully I'll get some of my stuff back. Okay, and here is where I show that the police, what's happening, the radio interference is happening. I can hear that. But anyway, yeah, I had him come along the side here to see what it is I expect to see returned to me.
It's a decoration. My whole thing with my landscape stuff. So,
yeah, my audio and my video are not in sync, but we're coming down here in a second.
I have these signs here because she keeps bringing people over.
Yeah, here it comes. All right.
Don't let her do it.
So the audio is ahead of the video.
You know, but my friend John is just doing it anyway.
And these were the two officers who came and looked at everything it is I'm hoping to get back. Okay, so the officers just came. They're walking over there now. Basically, the agreed situation is I said, you know, if you can just get her to put my stuff on the sidewalk, like they did with David Alexander, then I'll retrieve it that way, because I don't want to be stepping foot on her property. And so they're going to give her until tomorrow morning to get it out there. But if it's not out there by tomorrow morning, then I am to call them again. But hopefully she'll just go ahead and put it out there. And they're also going to mention what they saw on video of her and her friend John going after my security cameras today. Okay, so yeah, they did talk to if you have a report number today, I would like to have it, please. Yeah, I'd like to have the number today. Okay, thank you. And these are your cards that you get this, please. Okay. I'm not going to keep doing this. Yeah, she's not too happy right now. Yes, today was all about the element of surprise. You know, she wasn't expecting to see the PD because I didn't talk to her today. I haven't talked to her in a long time, but still, you know, I just keep recording what she's doing, take pictures, and at least this time, yeah, she was taken by surprise, and hopefully this means that maybe she'll cease, or at least calm down her, I guess, harassment of me, and destroy my property, whatnot. I don't know, I doubt it, but they are supposed to put everything out on the sidewalk on Monday, or no, Sunday, yeah, so I'll be sure to get a picture of that, right?
Yeah, ultimately, all she wants to have done is she just wants all of this stuff that's on the cart, including the bricks over there, placed in your front lawn so she can pick it up.
No, what she wants is what she told me already verbally, right over there by the pit,
Which is what?
is that she wants me to personally give them back to her. And I am not supposed to have an input to do it.
Exactly. That's why we were recommending that you place them out front so that she can come by sometime tomorrow when you're not there to pick them up.
We've got to talk about it.
Okay.
We have
Okay. That's pretty much what she was kind of going with. She said if you're not out there,
I'm sure she'll work. I'm sure she'll work. Well, this is a civil matter. She pushed the bricks over here onto the property, and then she got wood over there. It's all piled behind the wood there. Then my thing is, we moved that piece of wood, put all that stuff all over into this side. He fixed it all up, but that's for a year and a half. We could go back up on top of the building, and I said, and we take all that wood up here. line it up and you put it on the stick. Okay? Now, if you put a little salt in it, great people put it all in the wood and then let me put the wood outside.
Yeah.
And you move over behind that piece of paper.
That's my neighbor. Okay, John is there, and it looks like he's going to put it out with the trash, or next to the trash. It is now almost 2 o'clock, and the stuff that was supposed to be out front is definitely not out front yet. It was supposed to be out there by noon. And John's still there, so I don't know, maybe Linda just hasn't gotten around to telling him. That would be her MO, that it needs to be out there. And she probably hasn't even told him that the police were there on Friday telling him it needs to be out there. So, I don't know. I just know it's not out there. All right, so it's still not out here. So, maybe it'll be by the time I get back. Yeah, still not out there. Okay, so I'm back from Lowe's, and clearly nothing has been put out by the mailboxes. So I'm going to guess she probably did not tell John that he was required or expected, I guess, to take my bricks and my wood and everything and put it by the mailbox because it's not there. So maybe she was too afraid to tell him, because by telling him that would be admitting that it's mine, right? I just know it's not out there. Maybe she did tell him and he just decided not to do it because that would connect the dots that, yeah, he is connected to my stolen property. I don't know what happened here. I just know it has not been put out as of yet. Maybe after it gets dark, she'll bring it out herself and she just didn't want the neighbors to see it. I don't know. If that's the case, it'll stay out there for at least a day, because I am not going to just go out of my way in the middle of the night and go pick up the stuff. Yeah, no, I've been inconvenienced by her enough. So, yeah, at this point, still nothing out there. It's 8 p.m. and John has returned. And that's where some of my wood's at, so maybe he's going to go ahead and take it out there. Yeah, in the dark, of course. In the dark. I don't know. I just know I'll be glad when it gets out there. But I'm definitely not going to go out there and retrieve it while he's there. That's for darn sure. And maybe I'll just go ahead and let it sit out there on the sidewalk of shame the entire day tomorrow. And then I'll pick it up. I just know that, yeah, apparently he's back, so it looks like it'll eventually get out by the mailbox. Okay, so scumbags are scumbags to the very end, I guess. It turns out when I observed Clown John returning the wood and the bricks and everything, I thought he was taking it out to the mailbox where they were supposed to have it by noon. But, you know, they waited until it got dark so nobody could see him doing it. And then apparently they didn't take it to the mailbox. I'm going to show you here. Hold tight. Okay, so this is the front yard. And apparently he just goes ahead and throws it on top of my plants, my rocks, and my lighting. Because, you know, vandals like to vandal even upon returning stolen property. And he did that a few times. Okay, so yeah, this is the front yard. And as you can see, they did not do as required by having it out by the mailbox right there by noon. Instead, he threw everything on top of my stuff here. And, you know, basically trespassed to do it because he had to go over here to do it. But, yep. So there's the stolen property and the vandalized missing fence. Yeah. The Crosnoe Circus Clowns, they don't like it when they're held accountable. So I guess I should say thank you to the Crosnoe Circus Clowns for returning the property they destroyed, stole, and in the process destroyed more property upon returning it, but at least I got it back, so yeah. My gosh. Definitely be thankful the Crosnoe Circus Clowns are not your neighbor. The bricks, I assume, are under here. Actually, I just noticed the bricks are not in there, so they're probably still over there. Yes, all the bricks are still over there. He didn't return those. Okay, back to the police department. Yeah, just the wood was returned. The bricks are definitely still over there. Once again, he's throwing it on my property, as you can see. On top of my plants, everything else. Yeah, I'm staying in the house. But there he goes. But I guess, you know, whatever it takes, that's what he's going to do. Not supposed to be putting it on the property, dude. But there he is, putting it on our property. He's supposed to be placing it in front of the mailbox. But he's not doing it. He's just smashing all my plants. Ain't that sweet? Oh my gosh, yeah, can you see? Yeah. Yeah. You can see him. There he is. Yeah, the view outside my kitchen window right now. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so the bricks have been returned. Of course, I'm going to wait until John has left so I can go see what damage has been done. But I got my bricks back. I got my wood back. If nothing else, I've been able to hold the Crosnoe Circus Clowns accountable for, you know, destroying my fence. At least I got it back, I guess, in pieces. Yeah, they destroyed my fence, but at least I got it back in bits and pieces. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, at least the thieves had to return what they stole. Be thankful these are not your neighbors. Okay, so for those of you who have been keeping track, a month ago, when the Crosnoe Circus Clowns, John and Linda, decided to destroy my front yard fence, and I had to call the police, and they came, and then they decided it was a civil matter because Miss Crosnoe said it was her fence to destroy. And I'm like, no, it's my fence, and why would I call you if it was her fence to destroy? Okay? They're like, okay, take it to court. It's a civil matter. And I'm like, it's not very civil. So anyway, a month later, I request to receive my stolen property, the wood and the bricks that were part of the fence that was removed. And Crosnoe Circus Clown John put it, not so nicely, but I got it back, the bricks and the wood on my front lawn. So, I'm no detective, but I do know how to do math, right? And so if that was her fence to destroy, then why is it sitting on my front lawn right now? Right. Because it was my fence. So inadvertently here, they just acknowledged that they destroyed my fence, not her fence. So, yeah. I got to decide what I'm going to do with it at this point. But I got it back, and at the same time managed to show that it was my fence that got destroyed, not her fence. It definitely can come in handy in a courtroom later, no matter what. It's my fence. It was not her fence to destroy. You just never know which clown you'll see or what act you'll get to entail when you go to the Crosnoe Circus.